MGP rye is arguably the best rye out there. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
And today it's time for another Versus.
It's kind of a cigar-ish blend, right?
Yeah, this one is labeled as a cigar blend. This is RY3 Cigar Series number 1. Number 2 has Amburana in it, which is why we haven't bought it. But this is a Hard Truth bottle. And you might be asking yourself, I don't recall of Hard Truth ever releasing anything as a cigar rye. And you're right, they technically haven't. But this, my friends, is finished 4, technically 5 ways. This has a 8-month Cognac Sauterne, PX Sherry, and PX Brandy finish, all blended in and rested in toasted Julep French oak. Does that sound like a cigar blend to you?
Does to me.
Does to me too. Now, my lovely wife, who's on the couch over there, honey, say hi. Hi. We're at Hard Truth beginning of May. We had a good time down there. We did a nice big old tasting. Tried all the finishes that went into this blend specifically, individually, and then tried the blend itself. And
hammered.
No, not there. That was Starlight. They drink way more at Starlight. Enjoyed the blend more than any of the others individually, but it was this and the PX Brandy, as well as all the 7-year distillate that I brought back with me. And you tried this, and Ben tried this on our, not our most recent live stream, but our most recent monthly live stream.
A few people.
Have tried this, and everybody has really seemed to like it so far. So we are going in proof order. So our Hard Truth bottle is 116.8 proof. Our RY3 is like 62.1% ABV. So we're up there.
124.2.
Yep, a little shy of 125. And I'm trying to make sure this one didn't also have some sort of, yes, this one also was finished with French oak staves. So maybe it just tends to be a multi-finish thing. You need a little bit extra oakiness onto it maybe. And a lot of people tend to use French oak. So
what we're going to do
is drink them. We're going to drink them because that's what we do best. We drink on this channel. And you guys subscribe to this channel.
and view this channel.
Heck yeah.
And go down and in that video description, you click on that Patreon link.
Yeah, and when you click on that Patreon link and you join at the small batcher tier level or above, you get 10% off cool merchandise like this.
And this.
All you gotta do is join the Discord server, which is super simple. You just link your Discord and your Patreon accounts together, and you're boom, automatically added into our Discord server. And from there, you go to the small batcher text chat, and that finds you the link or the discount code to 10% off.
A lot of talking.
Let's get to the drinking, shall we?
Let's do.
On to the Hard Truth. Sweet mash note comes through.
It's got a distinctive cherry to it too.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Mm-hmm. A little bit of that extra oak from that French oak comes through. But otherwise, it's just very sweet.
But yeah, I was going to say a little of that oversweet.
Yeah, a little bit sickly sweet, just a touch. But we all know this is a rye. So the sweet is going to be counteracted by the spice.
Definitely spice.
Oh boy. It's so good. The spice really rolls.
Oh man.
It's heavy on the back palate, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That stuff is delicious.
That's on the roof of the mouth. That's on the palate.
That's delicious. I should have bought 2 based on how much damage has been done to this bottle.
I did pour this one to Broad Branch for a while behind the bar.
It is just a phenomenal bottle. Maybe we could get Broad Branch to a cigar blend.
Yeah, it'd be great.
They'll let us come to help them with it.
They could reuse some of those barrels.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, they'll let us come help do the blend too. Mm-hmm. Dude, we're in business. I want to take a second sip of that before we move on because, frankly.
Because it was overpowering on the first one.
Frankly, it's amazing. A little less of the fruity note on the nose now.
A little less talking, a little more drinking.
Okay. A little drying on the mid palate. Just a little bit. The spice really rolls in with
Yeah,
all
also-
those sugary sweet notes too.
It really tamped down from that first sip too.
Yeah, it's not quite as spice dominant. The PX Brandy is the other finish that I bought from this, which I don't think we've cracked quite yet. And it's only,
This does have PX brandy,
this one is, the PX Brandy is only 17% of this blend.
PX sherry, and brandy.
So the cognac is 31%, the Sauternes is 26%, the PX sherry is 26%, and the PX brandy is 17%. So the brandy finish is the smallest amount,
and yet powerful.
and yet the strongest, I think, by far.
I agree.
And I think I can definitely pick up on it. A little bit of that cognac, kind of lighter, peachy, appley sweetness that comes in. But honestly, it's dominated by the oak. It's dominated by the spice, and then a generic, like, hey, I'm a couple of different fruits that are just like kind of sweet rolling in there too.
I agree.
It's very nice.
Yep.
It's very nice. And we're going to put a head-to-head here against the RY3. It's been a minute since we had this.
has.
It's probably been like 2024 since we drank this thing, to be honest with you.
Indiana, Virginia.
Virginia. This one is sourced, if I'm not mistaken. It just says handcrafted, blended, and bottled, so it does not say distilled. By Phenomenal Spirits in Virginia Beach, Virginia. This one is finished in Madeira, rum, and Naranja, and also French oak stay finished. So, not the same finishes, but close enough. The ethanol is definitely more prevalent over here.
I would agree.
Was it 124.2, right?
But I got to say, this one's more blended.
Everything is a little bit more rounded.
Yeah.
You know?
More blended, more melded. Yeah.
And to be honest, it's probably an MGP rye based on the nose I'm
likely.
picking up on it. Roundabouts there, you know.
I give the nose to this one right now.
Yeah, the nose is definitely a little bit more put together. But we're here to talk about the palate. Definitely more proof. That is absolutely evident on the palate for this one. And that proof is kind of overpowering some of the other notes that are there. The rye spice, I think, stands up a little bit more in this one. But those finishes are definitely the understatement.
Which is where they should be.
And it's not that this one isn't.
Right.
I think the finishes just stand up a little bit better in this one than they do in the RY3.
They stand up a little more, not going to say better, but
True,
Yeah.
true. And I think the ethanol in this one is a little bit more present.
the proof is definitely there.
Yeah. It's drinking its proof at 124.2.
Second sip.
Yeah.
I know where I am at this point. We'll see where I am after this.
This one's lighter, brighter, and spicier. You're making a decision already?
I am.
We haven't even gone back.
Well, I can change, but
I'm gonna go back in.
for me,
I mean, I got more whiskey in the glass.
so do I. But
Gotta go away.
right now, that's where I am.
Okay. I'm not gonna show my cards quite yet. A little bit more of a showman. Good idea on the refresh there, though. All right.
Definitely darker here.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. There's just a little bit more going on the nose and the palate on this one, I think.
There is a lot to this one.
It's much richer. There's almost like a plum or like a really dark grape note on this one.
I could probably get the raisin on this.
Yeah, definitely getting close to that. Much darker. Much richer.
This one was kind of over the top at the beginning.
And now you've had the more proof on this one, and maybe your palate's reset a little bit.
Yeah,
They're neck and neck.
they are. They're
They're
really
neck
are.
and neck. And we're talking about two very different producers here. We're talking about Hard Truth, which this distillate is probably a minimum of 4 and a maximum of 7 with those finishes on top of them. And it's sweet mash. And we're talking about source juice here from RY3. More than likely going to be MGP, especially if it's rye, which it is. Is there anything wrong with MGP rye? No. MGP rye is fantastic. MGP rye is arguably the best rye out there, outside of a few smaller producers like Broad Branch. But it's a very well-known profile.
Yeah.
and you can only stray so far from being MGP rye. Whether you finish it or not, it's still MGP rye.
They've strayed pretty far on this one.
Well, you finish it 3 different ways, and yeah. This is a hard choice.
It really is. I'm getting just a little bit of a burnt.
A little bit of astringency on the RY3.
A little burnt flavor on it.
It's like it was pot stilled, cooked a little too long.
Yeah.
They're
very close.
It's tight, man.
And I've shifted.
I'm gonna have to hit them one more time. Why don't you give them some notes individually? Talk about the differences between the two while I hit these one more time.
So this one is RY3. It's a lot darker. It hits pretty hot and it hangs with you there. It's good. I just think that this one, and there's not that much difference in them from that standpoint, but this one's drinkability is just better, in my opinion, and that being the hard truth. So hard truth is a winner for me.
Me too. It's just a little bit, it's darker, and when we say darker, I mean in the profile. The proof is more evident in the RY3, which does make it just a tiny bit of a harder sip, a harsher sip.
Yep.
Not that 124.2 proof is a big sip or anything like that.
No, but I think all the extra oak really makes a big difference.
I think that French oak, the stave finish on this one is different than blending all those finishes together in a French oak cask.
Right.
Which is exactly what this hard truth did. I think that allows the darker notes to shine a little bit more, whereas in the RY3, now this is finished in rum, Madeira, and Urania. All of those are dark, rich, and sweet wines or spirits.
Right.
So theoretically, it should be roughly the same profile-wise. However, the ethanol and I think the overall spice from the rye really overpowers the finishes on the RY3.
Yeah.
And I think the further we get into our spirits journey here on this channel, we're finding that I think we like a little bit heavier of a finish than we used to. And I think that's kind of what the hard truth does. It's a little bit heavier. It gives you a little bit more complexity. It adds a couple extra layers that the RY3 does not have. And the proof does not overpower any notes, which I think the RY3 does.
Yeah. And I think if you're going to go with a finish, one, we've said it before, that the whiskey should be the first thing that stands out.
And that rye spice is still what stands out in the hard truth. But
at the end of the day, it's the melding of the flavors from everything that's going into it that's making the difference.
Yeah.
How well are they put together?
And I think
these blend really, really well together.
Yes, they do.
They're still a bit on the harsh side.
They're a little, it's kind of like that
It's like
rum.
a fight. There's a
that
fight
rum
going
is opposing those sweeter wines.
Yeah.
And the darkness of the rum and the darkness of the wines aren't quite meshing together like they do with the cognac, Sauternes, sherry, and brandy in this one.
Yeah.
For some reason, the combination of those four just hit a little bit better in this hard truth.
Not a bad whiskey.
No. And I will say there's a big price difference here too. We're talking about $40. This is an $80 bottle, and this is a $125 bottle.
Well, the second batch of that one was $99.
No, this was $120. We got it on sale. We got it on sale at an ABC store because it wasn't selling because it was $120.
Yeah.
So that's the issue you also run into. When you produce your own spirits, like Hard Truth does, you are able in some cases to offer them for a better price than when you are having to purchase the barrels from another supplier.
Without a doubt. Yes.
And that's not to say anything bad about RY3. They do fantastic things. We have a couple of barrel picks over there on the shelf that are out of this world good. This in particular case, when you produce it yourself, you can offer it for a better price. And not only that, it's $80 and it's finished 4 ways, plus a French oak barrel finish. This one is 3 ways with French oak staves. So technically speaking, this should have been the more expensive blend.
Yeah.
But it's cheaper. It's cheaper.
It's all good whiskey.
Yeah, I'm not upset about either one of these. Anybody who gave me a pour of either of these, I'd be stoked, you know.
But the Hard Truth
Hard Truth comes on top. Hard Truth is really, this year.
Hard Truth, since I got turned on to them probably 2 years ago.
And this year in particular.
It's elevating.
Skyrocketing.
Yeah.
skyrocketing, man. Their 7 years, the distillate is fantastic. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get their 7-year 4-grain when that comes available, because that's not going to be available for another couple of months here as we upload this video.
We just have to shoot up there during KBF.
I was going to say, we're going to be up there for KBF and for Bourbon on the Banks.
Excuse me. Yep.
So we might just have to make that drive, because it's not that far. It's like 2.5 hours. We might just have to do that.
Yeah, round trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, from Frankfurt, where we're going to be in Frankfurt for Bourbon on the Banks, or Bardstown, it's going to be about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but we're staying in Louisville, so.
True. So it's going to only be like an hour, hour 30, hour 45. So
run in, run out.
Might just have to do it.
Yep.
Might just have to do it. So, folks, thank you guys so much for being here with us today. Definitely don't hesitate to buy either one of these bottles if you happen to see them. The RY3 is probably going to be a little bit more readily available for you. But if you get Hard Truth's finishes, you should.
Yeah.
You really should.
Yes. And like great whiskey, bourbon, rye, finished, cigar blend. Our videos get better with time.
As always, take care of yourselves.